happened. I thank you all for coming today. I'll try to keep my remarks brief as I can. As you know, I received information last night that our community is at risk, and as mayor, I intend to do something about that. I cannot really speak to how Smallville got into this situation. I've been mayor for only a few months, and at my urging, I've asked the department heads to bring the council up to date on their areas of responsibility. And that's what Police Chief Guns Ablazing did last night with his department. If you have questions about the past, ask the other 4 members of the council, or seek out my predecessor, Seymour Butts, and they can explain how we got here. If you want to know about the future, well, that's why we're here today. 2 options are on the table to address the patrol car shortage, right? We can use aging backups, which to me isn't really an option, or sell some of the city-owned property to raise money for new cars. Today I want to put a 3rd option out there, even though I know it's going to be painful. We have to raise money, and we have to do it quickly, and I'm not sure that the land option fits that bill. I worry that that's going to take too long it's too long of a process. I'm going to propose a temporary tax increase. Either a property tax increase that would boost the annual bill on a $250,000 home by about $50 or so, or an employee business tax by $100, or a sales tax increase on retail goods and groceries sold in the city, and that tax would be 1 to 2 cents. So there'd be either a property tax that would raise a tax on a $250,000 home, or a business that has 100 employees, or we could do a sales tax increase on groceries and retail goods. It would be 1 to 2 cents. One of those 2 options. I know this won't be a popular option. One hits homeowners and businesses who already bear a heavy burden, while the other disproportionately hits those who can least afford it, and that would be the poor. But if we have to but if we approve this right away, we could raise enough money for new cars in less than a year. So it'd be a temporary tax that would start. As soon as we raise the money to get enough new cars, the tax would go away. I would like to buy at least 5 new cars because we need 5 cars on the streets at any time, right? We've only got 3 right now. We've got others in the garage, but they're getting older. I think we need to buy at least 5 new cars. And the average price of a new police car is about $35,000 equipped. So here's where we need your help. Ask your readers and viewers which option they prefer. You can do this through polls and surveys. We'll be doing polls and surveys of our own, but I think we've got to act within a week. We've got to move here because safety is at risk. People can get in touch with City Hall through social media, or they can do it by calling me at 222-222-2222.
What was that?
Give her name, please.
Get her out of here.
As I mentioned, time is of the essence. So I'll be calling an emergency meeting of the council for next Wednesday. And we'll have gathered the responses from our citizens, and then we'll proceed. Thank you for your time. I'll take a few questions. So what questions might you have for Mayor McCheese? There are several fundamental questions that you might have. Spelling is always important. Names are always important, even if it's somebody you know. Yeah, that's Mayor Mac Cheese. First name Mac, M-A-C. Second name Cheese, C-H-E-E-S-E.
Second name?
Yes, second name. First name is Mac.
You said the emergency meeting is next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday. We normally wouldn't have a council meeting for another month, but I think we would need to act within the next week. So I want to put this on this 3rd option on the table. see what people think about it. If they think it sucks and they think it's too painful, well, then we'll try one of the other two options that are already on the table. But I don't think that those are real viable options, but if that's what the public wants to do, that's what we'll do. I'm proposing this temporary tax as a fairly quick way to raise money. As I said, on the $250,000 home, we've calculated that it would increase the tax on that home by about $50 a year, and a 50 employee business by about $100 a year. Or we could go the other route and do the sales tax increase of 1 to 2 cents on retail goods and groceries, but that hits the people in the pocketbook who are the poorest. You know, the discretionary income that they have, more of it would have to go for the things that they need most. Yes.
Who will be voting for the tax and when will it start?
The council would be voting for the tax, but at the will of the people. So that's why we need the feedback from the people to see which of those options they prefer, or if they don't prefer a new tax at all, then we'll go another route. Yes.
Worst case comes to worst, have you thought about extending the temporary tax, and what's the extension looking like?